Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. The Rossi gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's just very good at winning the ball and making very good use of it too, turning defence into attack. I think he'll act as a pivot point in this team, Peter, and I'd expect his teammates to come to rely on him, both defensively and offensively at times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two... He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohammed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Vieri receives it in a wide position. Mohammed Salah. Rummenigge. Nicely spread. And here's Rafinha. Mohammed Salah. Vieri going about things with real menace. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Mohammed Salah.
Mohammed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Asensio, that is ended up in no man's land. Kaka. Zanetti. Rummenigge! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's made its way to him. And this is Mohammed Salah. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohammed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now that's well seen too.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mohammed Salah is onto this. Asensio, pass somewhat off target. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution.
So, into the second half.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Albertini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Salah, there he goes. It's Salah! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
After 58 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done. Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 21, Raul, coming on the field.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Berbatov. Davids. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Aimed beyond the defence. Berbatov. Check claims comfortably. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mohammed Salah.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo. He's going for goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Dani Olmo is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Owen. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There will be 3 minutes
Oh,
at a
good
time.
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Good ball. And a chance! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. And nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Provided by the local police.
Well, no winners so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 26, Davids. Coming on to replace him is...
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Shot a goal! Cantona. Haaland. Ambrosini. And it's De Rossi. Spread it left. Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan with the lead. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
This is a lost
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Inter Milan, can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.